G'day legends, Cashy from the Mock Sports here, and welcome to the first ever edition of Punt to the Future. This is what it's hopefully going to be a weekly segment here, both on the website, www.themocksports. If you haven't already seen it, check it out. And of course, this YouTube channel, and I'll post it all over our socials as well. Hopefully, it's going to be a segment where every week I go through the futures bets that I want to have with the upcoming Autumn Carnival, and we'll hopefully get a bit of an edge on the market. So I'll be looking forward to those feature races, those Group 1 races, to see if we can find any horses that are over the odds. And I think I've found 3 good ones today. So let's get into it, eh?
Crone's getting a split. Mizzy in front of the 100. Crone goes up the inside and Crone takes the lead in the Gilmore. Crone draws clean out from Mizzy. It's a Queensland victory. Crone beats Mizzy.
All right, legends, let's get straight into it. As I said, I've got 3 horses that I want to be playing on this week. We'll get the first one up now, and it is Empire of Japan in the English size produce stakes. You can get $15 top price on Blue Bet currently. I've shopped around. That's the best price I could find. So $15 pre-noms on Blue Bet. What that means, punters, that if Empire of Japan doesn't indeed race in this race here, we should be getting money back. That's what pre-nominations mean. If he doesn't end up going there, money back for us punters. And so with the 2-year-olds, I know a lot of water has to go under the bridge first. Of course, he has to get to the Golden Slipper and get unscathed in that race to be able to go into this English size produce, as it takes place after the Golden Slipper. But I really think he's a red hot go. If you don't know who Empire of Japan is, he's the Breeders' Plate winner. Go all the way back to the 1st of October, Epsom Handicap Day. You'll see the run. It absolutely just sits at the back of the pack, pops out in the straight. J-Mac puts the foot down, absolutely motors past them all. Then he went to the Magic Millions, tried to do the exact same thing, but just ran out of room. Left the run too late, and Skirt the Law was already far and away gone, and I think it came 6th or 7th. But definite forgive off that. That sort of track doesn't really relish the way that Empire of Japan runs. He really needs that longer straight, and Randwick will provide it for him for this race. So the English size produce, what it is, it's a race for the 2-year-olds during the championships. Actually, I think it's 1 week before the championships as well. The Champagne Stakes is the race that's going in the championships, and I'll definitely be having a play on Empire of Japan in that race once the markets come out. But it's over the 1,400 meter mark, and that's the key here for Empire of Japan. He is already sticking out to me as a horse that'll be the number 1 seed in the spring for the Golden Rose and the Caulfield Guineas. He just relishes the long straights. He really likes those runs all the way from the back of the pack, needs as much ground as he can get. If he stretches his legs out to these 1,400 meter mark or the 1,600 meter mark, I think it is all over Red Rover for the rest of the field. But like I said, a lot of stuff has to go under the bridge before this happens. He has to go to the Golden Slipper, and I think he's a red hot chance in the Golden Slipper. I think after that Magic Millions race, the market's written him off a bit. I think he's about $15, $17 for the Golden Slipper now, but that's over 1,200. He might still find that a little too short. I think he's primed for the 1,400 meters, 1,600 meters. So Champagne Stakes, English size produce stakes, I'm all over him there. And so far, only the English size produce stakes is out. So I'm definitely taking Empire of Japan there. $15, I think he's over the odds. If he starts, he's starting single figures for sure. So that's the first bet I'm having. Going into the second one now is VC in the Blue Diamond Stakes. $10 top price on Sportsbet. This is an all-in market. So if he doesn't run, we don't get our money back. But the only thing that's stopping VC from running in the Blue Diamond is an injury. I think Aussie Kerr, who owns this horse, you might know him from owning plenty of other big star horses. I think they've got another smart one on their hands here with VC. He debuted a few weeks back over Flemington. Really smart run. He didn't smash the clock, though. A lot of the market is writing him off because of the way he didn't smash the clock. He ran 2 lengths worse than standard time for his grade, the 2-year-olds, over that distance at Flemington. But the clock was not smashed by the instructor either, who is the current favourite for the field. He's currently paying $5 for the as the field favourite for the Blue Diamond. But he actually ran, let me get my notes here, he ran 4.5 lengths slower than standard time, yet he is the favourite. He's paying $5 less than VC here. So VC ran a faster time. So I think $10 is a little bit harsh on him here. Plus, there are some other factors that are going to go into shortening his odds here, especially this weekend. His favourite to be winning a race at Sandown. He's only paying about $2.20 to win there. He should be winning. If he does, that price will shorten significantly. And another factor is that King's Gambit, someone that's already been named immoral for this race, potentially won't be racing it anymore after it failed to fire at Rose Hill last start. It might be going straight to the Golden Slipper instead of stopping off at the Blue Diamond. Don Corleone, the stablemate of that, also might not be going as well. So a lot of the horses that are at top of the market there around the $5, $6, $7 mark might not even be going. So as soon as the market catches on to the fact they're not racing, they will be taken straight out and VC's price will shorten. So it's all in. But I think if it wins this weekend, those horses get taken out of the market. And if it starts in the Blue Diamond on race day, I reckon it'll be $4, $5, $6 maximum because it's a very smart colt. I think he's a red hot chance in the race. Just needs to get over the likes of the instructor and Barber. But like we mentioned, VC ran a faster race than the instructor anyway. So I think $10 is definitely a price you need to snap up today. And finally, the third horse that I want to play on, and the one that I'm actually really, really keen on this price, is Dunkel in the Australian Derby, $51 on tab punters. That is massive for pre-noms as well. This is not all in pre-nominations. That is a massive price. Dunkel, out of Patrick Payne's stable, he has done little to no wrong in his career so far. He's had 4 starts, 3 wins, 1/3, and arguably he probably should have won that start as well. He should be undefeated, but just got a little unlucky. He seems to get himself in tight spots, but no matter what, he gets himself over the line. Best exampled by his last start a few weeks ago over Flemington. I'm going to play it for you now. Just see the trouble that he gets himself in. And yet he still comes out on top. And he was lumping 61 kilos at the time. So just watch this, punters, and you'll be amazed.
Tourer and Hard to Cross comes out 3 and 4 wide. Bossa Nova Lad gets off the fence, starting a move from Midnight Glow. Dunkel being patiently ridden. Then Speak Easy, and last as they turn, Toscana Rising. They're homeward bound. Soul Choice, the champion daughter of Reduced Choice. The Great Sire turns the corner, 1 length in front. Hard to Cross on the outside, running on. Dunkel's gone back to the fence, and then Kodanotsu in front of him, running on well. Soul Choice the leader. Kodanotsu a length away. Then Barefoot Tourer. Dunkel needs to lift. Running on, Midnight Glow out wide on the track. Dunkel finally getting out. Soul Choice in front. Dunkel goes to second. Soul Choice 2 in front. Dunkel's finishing like a shot out of a gun. Here comes the favourite, Dunkel, with a bit of touch of class, goes on to beat the fillies.
So how about that punter's outstanding run? Let's just go back here to around the 300-metre mark here. He looks all gone for money at the 300-metre mark. He's stuck on the fence. He's about 3 lengths off the leaders. Then he starts to make his run. He's looking for a gap here, finds it through here, runs through that gap, and still, though, at the 200-metre mark, even at the 100-metre mark, he still looks gone for all money because he's still 2-3 lengths off that lead. But then as soon as he passes about the 100 metres, bang, that turn of foot is just insane. As you watch his run to the line, he starts to catch the leader and wins enormously with 61 kilos on his back. That is incredible to get out of trouble like that, stuck on the fence. Really good run. And since then, they've come out and said that the Derbies will be his path. They're probably going to be heading to the South Australian Derby, definitely. But a stop-off in the Australian Derby could be a stop for them. And if they do, $51 is way over his punters. He will start much shorter than that if he does. But like I said, it's pre-nom. So if he skips the Australian Derby and just goes straight to the South Australian one, we'll get our money back. So he's recently also won the Tasmanian Guineas down in Tasmania. So actually, sorry, I said earlier 4 starts. That's 5 starts for 4 wins and 1/3. Should be 5 from 5 punters. So I think he has champion potential written all over him. I reckon he's a Group 1 winner of the future, and I think it comes here in the Australian Derby. $51, massive overs punters. I reckon you snap those odds up today. But apart from that, punters, that's for the punt of the future for this week. 3 bets this week. We'll be back next week, hopefully. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video, and I'll keep making them if you enjoy them. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz at the Mock Sports YouTube channel. Also, follow us on all of our socials. You can go to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything you can think of, at the Mock Sports on there as well. And of course, the Quaddy Potty, our flagship podcast, is coming back within a couple of weeks. We'll be previewing the Inglis Millenium card at Randwick and also the Group 1 CF4 stakes to happen on that day as well. Me and Nick will be sitting down in the booth again and reviewing and previewing all of the big races of the Autumn Carnival. So get keen for that. But for now, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you back here next week, punters.